Yeah, right guys, and welcome back to another top 5 video. It's been a while since I actually did one of these. The last one was my top 5 favourite Pokemon, I think, so if you'd like to check that out, click the annotation on the screen, or I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to check that out. So yeah, for this video, we're going to be doing my top 5 Kalos region Pokemon. Seeing as the game's been out for a while now, and I've had a good amount of time playing it, I've really enjoyed it actually. I thought why not share my top 5 favourites with you guys. As you know, this top 5 is based off my opinion only. I don't expect you guys to agree with the choices I'm about to make. However, I'd love to hear your top 5, so don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section below. Alright, so let's get into this. So in number 5 spot we have Goodra. Goodra is considered the pseudo-legendary of this generation, racking up base stats totaling 600 with 150 in special defense alone. How can it not be a pseudo-legendary? It's pretty much welcomed into the metagame. Its special attack also backs it up. It's got 110 special attack, base special attack that is, so not only can it wall special attacks, but it can also deal them as well. And I mean, one of the best things about Goodra is training Goomy, obviously, because that's the first in its evolution train, and Goomy is amazing. I think we can all agree on that, and you know, there was a huge hype about Goomy when the first screenshots were released, so Goomy, say no more. In the number 4 spot we have Noivern. I've loved Noivern since they first announced him. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was one of the first 6th gen Pokemon to be shown off in X and Y. His design is pretty cool, it's definitely unique, and I really like how they've added a few more dragon types in this generation, which is what this list actually mostly consists of actually. This guy is kind of a force to be reckoned with. He has very good speed, and has respectable special attack and attack. However, his special attack is more than his attack, and his speed can really help within the metagame, as it makes for a very good revenge killer. This guy gets access to moves like Flamethrower, Hurricane, Shadow Ball, and he can even learn the moves such as U-Turn, which makes it pretty dangerous in the metagame, seeing as it can come in, revenge kill, and then U-Turn out straight away. So this thing's kind of something to look out for in the metagame. I reckon it's going to start being used more often, and it's going to be a huge threat, I think. But yeah, that's my number 4. In the number 3 spot we have Aegislash. Hold on a second, I know a lot of people like Aegislash, and a lot of people do use him. However, this isn't going to affect my opinion of him just because everyone else uses him. I'm not a hipster or anything, so yes, Aegislash is an overhyped Pokemon, as everyone is using him in the metagame with the same moveset and the same setup. But yeah, like I said, my personal opinion of this Pokemon still hasn't changed. I still think his ability is unique. Being able to change from a defensive position to an offensive position to a defensive position at will is something we've never really seen before, and it's definitely something different. The closest thing I can think of that this resembles to previously is Shuckle using Power Trick, and that was some scary shit if you could pull it off. But nonetheless, Aegislash's design is pretty nifty too. The second evolution got a lot of hate when it was released when it was shown off pre-release of Pokemon X and Y. But this third evolution made up for that. The whole Sword and Shield stuff, it's pretty dope. So yeah, my number 3 spot goes to Aegislash. In the number 2 spot we have Greninja. Now, I was part of hashtag Team Froakie from the very beginning, and whilst Froakie and Frogadier look awesome, Greninja topped that off with his badass samurai ninja design, and I just love the fact that his tongue is wrapped around his neck, and it's like a scarf, and it's blowing in the wind. I just think that's awesome. I think that's really creative, and that's probably one of my favourite things about him, to be honest with you. Just the net, yeah. Okay. Not only that, but Greninja's hidden ability is Protean. Now, if you don't know what Protean is, it allows the Pokemon to change into the type of the last move it uses. So if Greninja uses Surf, it turns into a pure water type, allowing it to dodge any super effective attacks that are coming, like Bug or Fighting. He can just dodge those by using a move that's not super effective against those types, which is awesome because he could use something like Power Up Punch and to dodge like an electric move. You know, it's very unpredictable in the metagame, and this ability really does make him a huge threat. So be careful if you're playing against a Greninja and it's got Protean. But yeah, all in all, Greninja is badass, and he gets the number 2 spot. In the number 1 spot we have Dragalge. I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but yeah, I will just call it Dragalge for this. Just yeah. Okay, so Dragalge is officially my personal favorite Kalos region Pokemon. You're probably asking why. Look at it. I mean, this thing looks like Kingdra's evil twin brother or some shit. It looks badass. I mean, I have no idea why my head thinks like that, but I just love the way it looks. Aside from that, its typing is pretty unique too. Most people take a look at this thing and assume it's a water type because of Skrelp, which is pre-evolution, is water poison. However, this is not the case. Dragalge is actually a dragon poison type, making it one of the only dragon types in the metagame that isn't weak to fairy type. Others include Charizard X and Dialga, but I mean, who uses Dialga and Charizard X in Mega Evolution? So yeah. Dragalge also has a really diverse move pool too, with the ability to learn like Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Stab, Sludge Bomb, Surf, Hydro Pump. It makes it really unpredictable because you don't know what's coming next. You don't know what move it's going to use. Also, its stats are pretty great too. It has a base stat of 123 in its special defense and a base stat of 97 in its special attack, making it able to take special attacks and deal its own special attacks due to its move pool. It also can be used as a physical wall because moves like fighting in particular can be walled because of its poison type. Its typing is quite good. It's a double-edged sword in a way because some things are super effective against it, and now it's resists some moves like poison, fighting, and it also is neutral against fairy, and can use poison to take down fairy types even. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I've kind of talked about this Pokemon a lot actually. Like there's so much to it. It's just awesome. But yeah, the #1 spot goes to Dragalge or Dragalge, or yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's my top 5, guys. Please remember that this was my personal opinionated top 5. If you disagree with any of these, then leave your top 5 in the comment section below, and also don't forget to comment other top 5s you'd like to see me do. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.